A very good morning to everybody and welcome to the channel once again. Today's video is specially dedicated to one of my subscribers, Sham. This video has been done for you as you've requested to understand the wine and food pairing. In other words, it is called the wine and food harmony. In what ways is the food and wine going to be paired together or married together to be able to have a beautiful relationship on the table? So let's understand this. Continuing with what we have to understand, there are four parameters on which wine and food harmony is based. The first being the style of food. What kind of food are we serving? Second is what kind of wine are we serving? And third is the guest preference itself. And last, the money story. How much is the guest willing to spend? So these four parameters or these four aspects are very critical when we are pairing the wine with the food. Now you also have to understand that there are certain limitations with wine and food pairing. There are certain elements in the food which are known as the enemy of wine. So what are these four enemies that I'm talking about? The first one being the presence of vinegar. The second being the presence of sulfate. The third is a lot of acidity, and fourth, a lot of spiciness in the food. These elements hamper the characteristics or the quality of the wine that is being served. So you have to be very careful when you are pairing the wine, because any of these four elements that are there more in the food, it will hamper the wine for sure. Giving you all a few examples about these enemies that we discussed with regards to vinegar, acidity, spiciness and sulfate. Anything with vinaigrette dressing in terms of your salad becomes one element where you need to be careful. Then pickled fishes in brine solution become the other. Lamb in mint sauce is another example. Food heavily spiced like the Indian food or the Asian food is another element. Anything to do with apple, lemon or grapefruit tart or grapefruit as an element, all these acidity or citrus fruits become another. Presence of egg becomes another element, which is the sulfate. Also remember, chocolate is something that you have to consider because chocolate happens to coat your palate the moment you consume it. So drinking a wine will not give you any bouquet, will not give you any characteristic, will not give you any flavor in your mouth once your mouth is coated with the chocolate. So you have to be very careful with these desserts when you are eating food and then pairing the wine accordingly. So these were the examples that you need to keep in mind. A simple logic that you have to keep in mind is the dry wines go before the sweet wines. The light wines go before the heavier wines. The simple wines go before a complex one, the white before the red, the young wine before the older ones, and a good wine before the best. तो ये आपको सीक्वेंस या लॉजिक याद रखना पड़ता है before you compile a menu as well while doing a wine pairing. Okay? I'm sure I don't have to quiz you on the sequence of beverage. So first is the aperitif, which is a beginner for your beverages where you're stimulating your appetite to consume more food or more wine. The second sequence is the wine itself, the third being a sweet wine and the last being the digestive. तो इस सीक्वेंस में हम बेवरेजेस को क्लासिफाई करते हैं फ्रॉम टॉप टू बॉटम. Latest or trending right now is a lot of cocktails that go along with food, so not just wine pairing, but cocktails are also preferred with a lot of food that goes along in today's scenario. So keep that in mind as well. This is all that you have to understand with the wine and food harmony. Now to give you a few recommendation, अगर हम Indian food की बात कर रहे हैं तो Indian food is very spicy. So the best wine that goes along without any doubt is a Gewürztraminer. So this wine is, or this grape varietal is something that goes easily with all the spicy tones of an Indian food. Other than that, from Australia, a Cabernet goes very well, a Shiraz goes very well, a Semillon goes very well, a Sancerre also goes very well. So that's basically for Indian food. Now, talking about the Chinese food, the Chinese food has a little sweeter tone to it. So, Frascati or a Lambrusco or a Vino Verde are the best examples that you can pair them with these kind of wines, alright? Now, Japanese food is very simple, it is not complex. The flavors are predominantly without any addition of herbs and spices. So, what kind of wines are you going to pair? You're going to pair all the New World wine with this kind of food. So, the Japanese food will go very well with an Australian Semillon, with the New Zealand Sauvignon Blanc, with a South African Sauvignon Stern, and with a Californian Chardonnay. It goes extremely well. So, you could try pairing these. Other than that, I'm sure over the time and experience, you will come to know which wine to pair with what kind of food, considering the complexity of the food and the beverage itself, the wine itself. So that's all that I have in terms of knowledge for you. In case there are some more queries on this topic, please do let me know. I will clarify them as well. Until my next video, stay safe. Bye-bye for now. Take good care of yourself.